And do you want a picture? My face is up here. And the bell, I'm so sorry. The bellboy takes me to the room in the elevator, and on the way I'm thinking, do I have enough money for a tip? To my relief, I see I have 2 $5 bills. So we get to the room, I give him one of the 5s. He says, is everything okay? I said, there's not enough pillows on the bed. He said, what? I said, there's not enough pillows on the bed. And I turned, he's gone. Comes back in a couple minutes with 6 more. So I had no choice but to give him the second $5 bill. And I spent the rest of the day working on my sarcasm voice. You are such a great audience. I could hear the couple in the next room having sex. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why they give you the glass. Such a pleasure to be in New York City. I was here in the 70s. I was from Chicago and I came here too early. The town chewed me up. I was down to my last $2.45. And I went to St. Patrick's Cathedral. And I lit a candle for my career. And I put the $2.45, all the money I had in the world, into the offering slot, and I turned, and on the floor, I found a $100 bill. And I decided to turn it into the cathedral. And I'm not the best at origami. Can you hear me okay? Speech separates us from the animals, and amplified speech from the Amish. A man looks back at his life. I think I would have been a good priest, not for the traditional reasons, but to serve God. When I first got this gig, I got a phone call from the entertainment editor at the New York Times. He said, I want to sell the place. Oh, can I interview you? I said, well, I'm driving. He said, I'll email you the questions and you can reply when you like. So let's do it. What's the first joke you ever wrote? Should I? Yes. I went to the bathroom. There was a dead postman in the tub. I thought, that's weird. It's Sunday. List your personal demons. Not seeing the forest for the trees. Repeating myself. And missing obvious opportunities for a punchline. Oh! I'm getting people's hopes up. smartest person you've ever met? Well, back in the 80s, I was in England, and I did a talk show with Mother Teresa. She wasn't the host. She was a guest. And I was talking to her in the green room, and you would never think that Mother Teresa and Emo Phillips had anything in common. But we got to talking, and it turned out we both shared the same safe word. I have a line of greeting cards, and since everyone is so influential here, I thought I would try them out. Go through the year. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. I guess you started abusing your indigenous population 6 weeks early. Now these cards always go over well, but I don't have too many, so if you don't mind, I'll wait for the next one till the show needs a bit of a boost. Because let's face it, even the tightest show sometimes. May the spirit of Christmas be with you all the year long. And then let's see how much you like it. Well, that's mostly for kids, isn't it? Kids, they grow up so quickly. My nephew just started surfing the net. Yeah, now we have to keep him away from the porn sites for 10 years, till my sister's face changes a bit.
Yeah!
That's one nice thing about meth. I usually don't talk to the audience. I got in trouble once. I was jet lagged, and I said to someone, "Where are you from?" He said, "My mother." I said, "Well, the traffic will probably be a lot heavier going back." Let's have another card. Is anyone getting married? Yeah. I use astrology to see if I'm compatible with a woman. And if she believes in it, we're not. Women like courtesy, isn't that true? On a date, I got in trouble once on a date. I didn't open the car door for her. Instead, I just swam for the surface. I couldn't help but notice we have a gentleman from Paris. Welcome. I feel Paris is weird to me because my ex-wife and I, that's where we had our last fight. We were in a hotel room in the afternoon, and she was in desperate need of a beauty parlor. And how do you tell somebody something like that? Not the way I did, apparently. No, not with the limerick. What's the point of marrying someone from Nantucket? Anyway. Here's a wedding card. Now that you're married, Here's hoping your naked couplings no longer sadden the world. Just keep drinking, don't mind me. You could always spot the ex-alcoholics. They're drinking non-alcoholic beer. I don't get that. If someone's a pedophile, you don't give them a midget in a Cub Scout outfit. I'm just saying.
Two drinks. Another one? Yeah, Negroni.
Do not get me started on frictionless services. Some say our sense of humor is inherited. Whom have we to thank for years? My grandfather. He used to make us laugh by rolling his eye pupils up into the sockets till only the whites would show. And once he did it too far, and they got stuck, and blood started trickling. And he said, "Oh, I'm really blinded myself this time." And we laughed and pushed him into the fireplace. The whole show's going to be here if you want to turn your seat. You don't want to get neck problems. I'll stand here. Yeah. It's not good on your knee. About a year ago, my left knee was replaced. I can't prove it. But I'm fairly sure while sleeping, the knee fairy. And I apologize for what I'm about to say. I've tried to change it, I don't know how. The knee fairy acting nefariously. Replaced, forget it. I like to play chess with old men in the park. We try finding 32 of them. It's hard getting old, isn't it? Anyone else over 60? Yeah. I used to get a lot more before the pandemic. I always wanted a younger demographic, but not like this. I like my women like I like my coffee, with milk. Happy Mother's Day. Family. I came home the other night, my brother is passed out on the couch, holding an empty bottle of sleeping pills. So I called 911 and they pumped his stomach. And that'll teach him to take my last 2 sleeping pills. Isn't it better looking at it like that? Follow me for more stagecraft tips. I'm actually writing a play. It's part of a documentary. You know Big Pharma? It's going to blow the lid. It's going to push and twist the lid off the whole industry. history. And this play, it takes place in a doctor's waiting room. And since we're in New York City, I'll do it. 2 characters, I'll play both parts. Curtain rises, doctor's waiting room. What's your problem? I have the biggest hemorrhoid you've ever seen. Is that why you're sitting on that beanbag chair? Look again. Where's the French gentleman? Oh, is that you? My impression, do you like impressions? A French existentialist seagull. Pourquoi? Name 3 things that make you laugh. My sister's nipples. One's tiny. And I've yet to name the other 2. Do we have any birthdays?
Yes, people have birthdays.
No, tonight. Is anyone celebrating a birthday? But thank you for that input. I'll adjust the setup next time. It will not allow for that. When I was a kid, I had a birthday. My dad said, blow off the candles. So I do. He said, what did you wish for? I said, I wished you wouldn't hit me anymore. He said, well, you said it out loud. Whose birthday is tonight? I'll do it anyway. You're another year older. Let's hear how you blame that on the Jews. My sister married a fellow from Germany, which is not the most efficient way to get back at you. But she's doing her part. I'm at a bakery in New York with her husband. He said, Emo, I can't get a good bagel back in Germany. I said, well, whose fault is that? I knew you would understand.